All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Saturday night's main event coming your way. Tag team action featuring the $1 Million Team, Andre the Giant and Ted DiBiase going up against the hardcore legends of Rob Van Dam and Cactus Jack. From there, the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line when Goldberg and the Ultimate Warrior bring their war to a new level here on Saturday night. Then an 8-man battle royal that will determine a #1 contender. Shawn Michaels looking for retribution against Yokozuna after the beatdown that took place 2 weeks ago. All this and more right here tonight on Saturday night's main event. Wrestling fans, we are ready for the once-a-month spectacular known as Saturday night's main event here on the Nation Network. It is going to be the who's who of professional wrestling. We know one thing for sure, the heavyweight champion of the world, The Rock, is here tonight. We will hear from him. Stay with us.
Is a tag team extreme rules match. Is at a combined weight of 780 pounds. The 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Corporation.
We take a look at the $1 Million Team of Andre the Giant and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. It's going to be a very interesting matchup tonight.
Well, I'll say this right now, Ted DiBiase only goes for the very biggest and the very best, and he's got the 8th wonder of the world, a man that just about nobody could ever topple.
And their opponents first, representing Truth and Consequences, from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
As we take a look at Rob Van Dam, since coming here to the League of Legends, he has had a meteoric rise, going after the champion on a number of occasions. And if not for some outside interference, I do believe he would have been the new World Heavyweight Champion, but be that as it may.
Well, if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump his ass when he hops. Reality is he didn't get the job done, and he's not the World Heavyweight Champion. Let's not make excuses for it.
I'm not making excuses. You know exactly what happened during those matches. If it weren't for Rikishi.
Oh, please, those are excuses where I come from. If you want to be the champ, then you're going to have to rise above and come up with solutions to problems.
Representing Truth and Consequences, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack.
Coming to you live here on the Nation Network. Shout out to Charles Haddon and Tom Hood joining us live for Saturday night's main event as we take a look at Cactus Jack.
Yeah, take a look at Cactus Jack, the former Money in the Bank holder. What happened with that? I suppose you're going to blame somebody for that one as well.
Of course. Rikishi did double duty that night. First, he cost Rob Van Dam the match. Then Cactus comes out and decides to cash in. And he came back to the ring and distracted there as well. All four men are legal in this one, and Rob Van Dam got tied up with the referee.
Well, it's a Texas Tornado match. We don't see those very often. Look at Van Dam going to work on Andre the Giant. That's not going very well for him at all.
Scraping the arm over the ropes, and now Andre going to town. Meantime, Cactus Jack getting the upper hand on the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, at least for the moment. Andre has him up. Oh, my word!
500 pounds right down across the chest of Van Dam. And if he thought he was having problems before with guys like Yokozuna and Umaga, much worse to go up against Andre the Giant.
Leg sweep, smart move right there by Van Dam. Takes the big man down, and now from the top rope, he got him.
What's he doing now? Oh, Rob Van Dam making a big mistake. In the meantime, his partner just got dropped on his head with a pile driver.
He did indeed, but now look at this. Changing opponents here. Look at Cactus Jack on to work on Andre the Giant in the corner. Clothesline down goes DiBiase. Andre with all the big boot caught him.
Tremendous knee lift right there. Rob Van Dam, he's used to going up against guys of all styles, all sizes, but I don't know that he's ever dealt with anyone like Andre the Giant. He just went high risk, and it did not pay off.
When you take the high risk, sometimes you reap the rewards, and other times, like we just saw here, drop kick, and Andre is stunned. Another one, and Andre just knocked it away. Finally goes down. Van Dam now with that ladder. What is he going to do?
I don't know if he even knows what he's going to do.
Big kick right there by Van Dam. Another big kick. Clothesline has no effect. All four men here on the ring floor.
Well, one thing we know for sure is that ladder comes crashing down. There will be no victor on the outside of the ring. It has to take place inside the square circle.
Andre the Giant, look at this!
A bow and arrow by an 8-foot giant. Can you imagine what that must feel like?
I'd rather not, but I can tell you Rob Van Dam has a clear knowledge. DiBiase now shooting Rob Van Dam back into the ring. Meantime, on the floor, Andre the Giant going at it with Cactus Jack. Van Dam, snap mares Ted DiBiase. Drop kick to the side of the head. Van Dam up to the top rope. Oh, I thought he was going to go to the floor for DiBiase on that one.
Went after Andre the Giant, he missed a target. How do you miss a target like Andre the Giant?
Oh, he didn't miss with that one. Over the top rope, Van Dam comes crashing down on the back of Andre.
That might have taken as much out of him, though, as it did Andre the Giant.
No doubt about it, both men feeling this one, and Andre going to work now on Cactus Jack here ringside. DiBiase now tries to throw him back into the ring. Andre throwing Cactus Jack into the ring, and now the $1 Million Dream locked on here on the floor. From behind, Van Dam administering some shots here. Oh, he's going to go under the Giant. He's got one here. Oh, my goodness, a pile driver.
Did you see what he just did to Andre?
Indeed, I did. Andre the Giant is going to be feeling it. Andre up to the apron. Oh, from behind. Cactus Jack now. All right, beg your pardon, Rob Van Dam to the floor. Cactus Jack has got DiBiase. Drives him into the guardrail. Van Dam is back in, and now he and Andre tie it up. He's got the ladder right to the head of the 8th wonder of the world. Back body drop. He got some hang time on that one.
Andre's got the ladder now, and he's using it on Rob Van Dam.
Cactus Jack taking advantage of the distracted Andre the Giant. Both men waiting for the right moment. Andre caught it. And now up the top rope, the double sledgehammer drops, but it doesn't put Andre down. Moonsault onto the Andre. Oh, he's in trouble. Moonsault hits with a senton. And now Van Dam, what's he got in mind here? Once again, setting up that ladder. Van Dam and Andre continue the battle. All right, back to his feet he goes. Andre the Giant with a back elbow and a charging body splash.
Meantime, Cactus Jack using a sledgehammer out here ringside, doing a number on the $1 Million Man.
From the top, all the way up. Oh, my word!
Andre just pushed the ladder out from under him, and he just went a good 20 feet to the hard surface below.
Not sure what Cactus Jack had in mind, but it had to be something different than what he got. Andre sends him into the steel post. Overhead press and a slam.
Andre is so big, did you notice it? And wait a minute, there it is.
Cactus Jack gets the pinfall. Meantime, on the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, as we take a look back at some of the action.
I was just about to mention that press overhead had him higher than the top rope.
And Cactus Jack, Truth and Consequences.
Well, I'll tell you what, a most impressive victory here for these hardcore legends over the $1 Million team. Stay with us, fans. Plenty more action coming your way on Saturday night's main event. All right, fans, we're back and take a look who's here. The heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, The Rock is here indeed, and he's not too happy is my understanding. I'll be very curious to see what he's got to say.
The last time we saw him a week ago, after pulling off that chicanery of a victory, he was looking up the ramp at Hulk Hogan and the NWO.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Saturday night's main event. The Rock has heard the talk on the streets. The jabronis walking up to The Rock to say, Rock, what are you about the NW? Rock says this. The Rock says nothing. The Rock understands why Hogan is back. Understands Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are back. Rock knows that they are looking for an element of revenge. Rock knows this. Owen Dynasty has gone through each and every person here in the WF, and that includes every member of the NWO. So I offer this advice. The Rock says, think very carefully on the ice which you tread. This is not your time anymore. No, it's The Rock time. And if you continue the path you're on, The Rock will not be responsible for what happens But The Rock can assure you let me tell you something, brother. What you, Dynasty, tried to do to me, man, it's not gonna go unanswered. See, Hulkamania on Wild around long before you even a thought, man. And now, it's back in a way that you're not ready for. The Rock says one thing, Hogan. The Rock understands what you want. You're just gonna rise from the ashes and get in his face and get a championship title match. Never interrupt The Rock while the rocketing. Let me tell you something, brother. You might have been running around here for the last couple of months, man. And yeah, you out. But you put down, up. So you can put me down, but you can't keep me there. I got all these Hulkamaniacs. Lift him up, man. Time and again. And now, right, I'm to that championship. The Rock had to let you know are the only man who has not once but felt the power of the Dynasty. And I assure you, The Rock promised you, I've got to do it again. You haven't anything. Keep hiding behind your team, man. Hide behind guys like Rikishi. Guys like Umaga, guys like, yeah, Yokozuna. You haven't done a damn thing to me. And I think the reason we know that you hide them is because you can. So that's what I think. You Rock is hiding. I'll tell you why I'm behind Yokozuna. I'm behind Yokozuna because the son of a bitch almost 500 pounds. I'm not done. You haven't beaten anyone to get a title shot. We'll fix that right here tonight, man. See, I've talked to them to being tonight. We're a tag match. It'll be Hall and looking for revenge. We win, man. That my world title shot, brother. And there's nothing you can do about it. So you think The Rock can do about it? Well, let The Rock explain something to you.
Well, things have just broken down here on Saturday night's main event. The Rock going after Hogan.
Well, Hollywood Hogan wanted to test the waters, and guess what? He better learn how to swim quickly because The Rock is taking it to him.
We've got a main event set for tonight. It'll be a six-man tag match when we come back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Well, the bad blood between these two men has been growing week by week. They had to be pulled apart on the stage 7 days ago at Shotgun. I don't know how they're going to keep them apart tonight. You see security escorting the challenger to the ring.
Well, they had all the security they could handle last time, and it wasn't enough to keep those two guys from getting at one another. These guys both consider themselves to be pretty strong, powerful finishers, and it's probably just a natural thing to see them going head-to-head. It's kind of like when a couple of lions on the Serengeti want to have it out, decide who's going to be in charge of the pride.
Well, indeed, pride is an operative word when you look at these two men, because even if the Intercontinental Championship wasn't at stake, which it is, I believe the pride that these two men carry with them would be enough to bring out the very best in each of them.
Goes without saying, these are two monsters among men, and they are going to be absolutely letting nothing back. It's going to be a battle unlike anything we've ever seen on Saturday night's main event in the past.
And once again, we want to welcome all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network. Shout out to Monstar Sports in the house.
Also got Matthew Soper, welcome aboard.
James Weston as well. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior. Fans, we remind you as always, take a moment to click that like button down below. It definitely helps us get the channel out to more people.
The Ultimate Maniac once again. This guy blows himself up just getting into the ring. How much energy does he have left once the bell rings?
Well, I dare say he's got plenty left, because he has been the Intercontinental Champion for over 9 months. And he has taken on all challengers, as is evidenced right here tonight. Major championship match here on Saturday night's main event. The history of the Intercontinental title, it is rich and deep indeed.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg! And introducing the champion from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior!
The Ultimate Maniac, that's what you're talking about right there. And I'm telling you, sooner or later, he's playing Russian roulette with all these title defenses, and I think tonight he might find that there's one in the chamber.
Goldberg staring deeply into the Intercontinental Championship. This is a title he has never achieved here in the WWE, and he has the opportunity right here tonight. Referee calls for the bell. Action's underway, and here we go. Goldberg landing the heavy right hands to start this one off.
Well, it isn't going to be a wrestling match. You're not going to see a lot of headlocks and arm bars and things like that. There's going to be a lot of people flying around the ring and some heavy hitting.
And thus far, the heavy hitting has been on the part of the challenger for the most part. But here comes the Ultimate Warrior, has him up, and slams him down.
The question is, how much can each of these guys take, because one of them's going to break. The question is, which one?
Ultimate Warrior now in control. A power slam, and Goldberg just got rattled by that one. The Warrior now unloading. Heavy lefts and rights.
This is a good old-fashioned New York City beatdown right here. The only thing he hasn't taken from Goldberg is his wallet.
The Warrior with a discus punch, and down goes Goldberg. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes, and now Goldberg taking the Warrior, throws him with a hip toss across the ring. These two men are used to being the strongest one in the match.
Yeah, but it's different this time. They're both very equal when it comes to size, when it comes to power, when it comes to experience. Very evenly matched up, and it's hard to say who's going to pull this one out, but I'm putting my money on a new Intercontinental champion tonight.
Once again, going for the cover. 2 count on the champion, able to kick out as we welcome Double C here to the live Saturday night main event. Goldberg just lifting the champion up and throwing him towards a turnbuckle.
Goldberg right now, he's the man who had 100+ straight wins in the WCW. Oh, and here we go.
Goldberg setting up for the spear. If he catches him, and he does, we might have a new champion. Hooks the leg. Ultimate Warrior's time. Maybe up. No, not yet.
Very close indeed. I can't tell you how surprised I am. I thought he had him. And now Goldberg making a mistake.
Put himself into the corner, and now the Ultimate Warrior takes advantage. Drops the elbow. My goodness. The champion trying to figure out how he can try to put this big monster away. Clothesline takes him down, goes down for the cover, and he hooks the leg. Will that be enough?
2 3/4 count. The hand was on its way down for 3, but Goldberg finds a way to kick out.
Now the Ultimate Warrior dragging him away from the ropes. What's he got in mind? Took too much time.
Yeah, absolutely he did. Now there's the pump handle fall away suplex. Goldberg is a powerhouse, and right now he's going to use that, and he might be putting it away right here.
He's got him up. Jackhammer, new champion perhaps. 1, 2, he got him.
Well, I hate to be the one to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Indeed, the body called this one. Goldberg settling up. As we take a look back, both of these men had tremendous opportunities.
Well, I'll tell you right now you know why I'm the man who calls it like it is. The Warrior blows himself up on the way to the ring. He takes way too many title matches, and now he pays the price.
WWE Intercontinental Champion, Goldberg!
There is a new Intercontinental Champion here in the WWF. Goldberg victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. More history to be written here on Saturday night's main event. All right, fans, it is time. 8-man over the top rope battle royal.
I'll tell you right now, I'm always a fan of a battle royal because you just never know what's going to happen. You've got 8 dudes out there all fighting for the one opportunity, and that is to be the winner, to come down with the big opportunity, which in this case is going to be a title shot.
Who will that title shot be up against? We don't know. But indeed, bragging rights, and it goes a long way in a match like this. The British Bulldog, since coming back here to the Nation Network, has been on fire, going through everyone put in front of him, including Vader, very recently.
Well, getting a win over Vader by anybody is a true statement. That's a name that you definitely want to have on your resume, and he's got it. An 8-man battle royal, though, that's a different thing altogether because you don't really have the control. It's not a one-on-one match, not even a tag team match. You got 7 other guys all trying to get you out of the ring. You don't got to get pinned. You don't get submitted. You get thrown over the top rope, and that's a whole lot easier to do sometimes.
Indeed, can't argue with the logic of the body as we take a look at the co-founder of D-Generation X, Triple H.
Well, one thing about Triple H we know, and that is that this man has been to the top. And he likes the view, he says. He wants to be back up there. Here's an opportunity for him to go straight back to the top. Win this one, and you're automatically in the title picture. That's all you can ask for.
The Cerebral Assassin surveying this crowd, getting ready for what promises to be a memorable night. And now, the next entrant into the Battle Royal, the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, the native of Calgary coming down the aisle. He is the leader of the Hart Foundation. They have really been coming on strong as of late. But think about it right now. He's going into this match. He's one of 8. One of the other men in this one is a teammate, his brother-in-law, the British Bulldog. And there are no friends in a battle royal.
Do you not think that these two men will work together at least for a period of time?
I wouldn't trust them. If you think you can trust someone in a battle royal, then you don't belong in a battle royal. I'll tell you this much right now, whichever one of those two trusts the other first will be the first man eliminated.
And the Hurricane. The opportunity of a lifetime. He has never had a chance to become the World Heavyweight Champion, but now, if he can play his cards right, he may absolutely steal the opportunity.
He'd have to, because there's no way he would beat any of these dudes one-on-one, and he knows it. But again, it's a battle royal. Luck of the draw sometimes.
He's a wiry guy. He's very quick, very stealth-like, and he's able to move very quickly in the shadows. And when you have 7 other guys there, especially when they're all bigger, he might be able to find an easy way out.
Yeah, well, I think the easy way out is going to be over the top rope for him, but hey, let's see.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most ominous entrant into this battle royal by far, The Undertaker.
Well, the dead man coming down the aisle. Fire and brimstone coming with him.
For as many years as this man has walked the face of the earth upon which the WWF resides, he has attained every goal that anybody stepping into the front door of this establishment ever could want.
Yeah, he's done it once, maybe twice. Now he's looking for more. Never able to quench the appetite as The Undertaker.
As he will tell you, digging holes and taking souls.
Very unique look for The Undertaker in this one. He's got that Phantom of the Opera mask on, and that's definitely going to have an imposing look as well. It's not like he isn't terrifying enough as it is.
And now we get ready to see Vader as he comes down the aisle. We mentioned earlier the recent history between him and the British Bulldog. How much do you think Vader wants to eliminate the British Bulldog?
Or no doubt in my mind, he wants to be the one who puts the Bulldog out. He wants some retribution here tonight, but if he has that as his main focus, he will not be winning the Battle Royal. You can't focus on one individual when there are 7 trying to get you out. And keep this in mind, Vader and The Undertaker have to be the 2 #1 targets for everyone else. These are the 2 big, powerful guys. You need to get them out of the match, and then we can settle our differences later. But in order to have a fighting chance, those 2 dudes got to get out of there.
It'll be very interesting to see if any of these other participants decide to partner up and, as the body says, work against the powerhouse of Vader or The Undertaker for that matter.
Now, personally, I'm not going to lie. I would love to see The Undertaker and Vader lock up. Talk about the unstoppable force and the immovable object. Well, there you got it.
Indeed, that would be a main event anywhere in the world. And returning to the League of Legends, 16-time World Heavyweight Champion John Cena.
Well, John Cena to me is just a pretty boy. He's tough as nails. We've seen him overcome all sorts of obstacles over the years, but he's just not my type.
Well, indeed, I can see that he wouldn't be. I don't see any tie-dye. I don't see any boas.
It's not about that. It's about style. I come from a generation that got gritty, got down and dirty. Look at his perfect haircut. Hollywood looks. If he was wrestling in my era, we'd have slapped that right off of him.
Well, there have been people who have tried and failed, in case you haven't been paying attention. And here comes the King, Jerry Lawler.
Well, we talk about vendettas to be settled, perhaps in a battle royal. We mentioned earlier Vader going after the Bulldog, perhaps. Well, now we've got the King, Jerry Lawler. We just saw what he did on Shotgun to Bret the Hitman Hart. And now these two are going to be in the ring. You don't think Bret Hart wants to take a piece of the King home with him tonight?
There's no doubt about that on my mind. It'll be very interesting to see if those two manage to lock up. Jerry Lawler mocking some of the ringsiders here. The King placing the crown down. Look at that smirk.
Well, he's got confidence. I can't take that away from him, but I don't know how confident you can be in a battle royal.
Look at this, Triple H targeting John Cena with a pile driver.
Undertaker just took down the Bulldog with a big DDT. In the beginning, with 8 bodies flying around, there are going to be some people eliminated quickly. We just saw a double team on John Cena, double cutter.
Undertaker is down. The Hurricane with a neck breaker. Can you believe this? Hurricane doing a number right now on the Undertaker.
The Hitman Bret Hart turning his attention to Vader. In the meantime, we've got Cena on the apron and Triple H trying to eliminate him.
Cena's in a lot of trouble right now. He's on the apron. But both feet must hit the floor in order to be eliminated. The Hitman Bret Hart on the top rope. Vader trying to put him over. And there goes the British Bulldog.
First elimination is the British Bulldog, courtesy of Jerry Lawler.
Call that an upset in my book. Cena now over the top rope. The Hitman follows up with a big right hand, but from behind, Triple H with the chop block.
Hurricane banging the head of Lawler off the floor. Now here it is, The Undertaker and Vader. That's the one that I wanted to see.
Undertaker dropping the leg on the Mastodon. Vader battling his way free of the grip of the Undertaker. And now it is Triple H going after the dead man.
Nice move by Triple H, the knee breaker on the Undertaker. If you can make him a one-legged fighter in a battle royal, that's going to change the complexion completely.
Tremendous suplex that time by Vader on Jerry Lawler. The Hitman, double knocker. Just ran the head of Triple H and Cena together. Vader head first, driving Lawler into the canvas.
Well, I'll tell you right now, these guys are all going crazy once they pulled out everything they can. And look at that.
Triple H has just dispatched Bret the Hitman Hart. Now the Undertaker taking Triple H.
Well, he was too busy admiring his handiwork and it cost him.
Jerry Lawler going after John Cena. It would be amazing if he were to eliminate him. Cena with a DDT. Chops back and forth, and now look at this. Vader and The Undertaker once again going at one another. Setting him up. And a DDT. Vader is knocked out. In the meantime, Cena on the apron as the Hurricane tries to eliminate him. How big an upset will this be?
It'll be huge if he can do it.
Shoulder into the midsection, and Cena survives. And now it is Vader. Oh, The Undertaker been eliminated by Jerry Lawler.
Well, that's one of the favorites gone, and now you got to start thinking Vader's the man.
Jerry Lawler eliminating The Undertaker.
I don't know if I'd want to be Jerry Lawler after. Oh, look at this Cena from behind. Cheap shot, in my opinion. If you want to take him down, go head to head.
You were the one that said early on, when you have a battle royal, you've got to know where all of your opponents are at all times. Vader lost sight.
Don't you dare quote me, little man.
Vader's got Lawler up. Oh, Jerry Lawler turns it around. DDT Vader, now Cena's in trouble. Hurricane has him up and drops him across the top rope. Can you believe the Hurricane is still standing?
I've got to tell you, I'm amazed. I am amazed that he's still in the Final Four at this point.
Cena with a back body drop, and Hurricane landing hard on the canvas. Vader going to work on Lawler with a choke slam. And Vader's got Jerry Lawler, walks him over into the turnbuckle. He goes head first. Lawler in trouble. He's up on the top rope. Vader trying to push Lawler out into the floor. There he goes.
And then there were three.
Cena trying to get Vader when he wasn't looking. Hurricane Rana.
Not something you see out of John Cena on a regular basis, but this is a big one.
Off the ropes. You can't see me.
Well, he might not see him, but he sure as hell felt that punch.
Hurricane in trouble now as Cena with a sunset slam. Tremendous right hand, and he drops the Hurricane. And again.
Well, Hurricane, hey, give credit where it's due. He's made it to the final three, and I tell you, I didn't believe that was possible.
Cena's got him up. The AA grabbing onto the top rope. And he's still in this thing.
The Hurricane has survived against all odds, but now Cena's got him up again.
He had him up and drove him down. Nice suplex right there by Cena. And now look at this, Vader. Cena escaped quickly, and it's a good thing he did. Hammered away on Vader. And the big man taken down with that sunset flip. Cena fighting his way out of the grip of the Hurricane. Went for that cradleplex, not going to happen. And instead, suplex Cena back towards the corner where Vader is.
Well, I'll tell you right now, what a hell of a battle between these three dudes. Nobody's willing to go down. Every time it looks like someone's going to be eliminated, they find a way to fight back.
Sit down flatliner right there by Cena. Into the turnbuckle. And now Cena looking to get rid of the Hurricane. He's on the top rope. And if he eliminates him, and it looks like he's going to, there he goes.
The Hurricane.
Cena and Vader. Which one of these two big names will be going on? Cena's on the top rope. Vader going to eliminate him. He's got him over. And that's it.
Well, he was one of the favorites coming in, and now we all know why. Suddenly that loss to the British Bulldog is a distant memory.
When you talk about worthy contenders,
The man they call Vader.
doesn't get much better than this. Who will Vader be facing for the world title? Will it be Hulk Hogan? Will it be The Rock? All right, fans, let's get ready.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing D-Generation X. From San Antonio, Texas. Weighing in at 227 pounds. The
Hold on just a moment. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Oh, he's not ready for this. Yokozuna doesn't want to wait for the introductions on this one.
Well, the bad blood between these two dudes has been going on for a while now. Shawn Michaels has not been able to get a victory over Yokozuna, and quite the opposite. He's been getting squashed by him on a regular basis. A lot of people, myself included, very surprised that Shawn Michaels still physically able to get into the ring.
Oh, the freight train comes crashing through. Tremendous headbutt. Shawn Michaels is in trouble.
Well, when you want to mess with a man the size of Yokozuna, you got to know that bad things are going to happen.
Back and forth, the chops and the shots by Michaels having limited effect on Yokozuna. But look at Shawn Michaels has scouted him out, this time with a DDT. Shawn Michaels to the top rope. What's he got in mind? Oh, Yokozuna bringing down the elbow, or the knees, I beg your pardon, and then Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels doing a pretty good job, though, of bouncing back from the impact he absorbed.
Goes for the cover here, gets one, and Yokozuna able to kick out easily on that one. Nice block by Yokozuna. Oh my goodness!
When you talk about going down with authority, there you have it.
Shawn Michaels comes up. Inverted atomic knee drop, and now he's got him up in the air, a slam! Shawn Michaels got the big man up.
I can't believe it. I don't think Yokozuna can believe it either.
Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle, and now Yokozuna. What's he got to do to him here? Scoop and a slam. Oh, no. What? He's on the top rope. He's on the... Oh, my goodness.
He just came off that top rope, and that's all she wrote.
Oh, Shawn Michaels barely got the shoulder up. Springboards off the rope, does Shawn Michaels, using the quickness to his advantage. Caught him with that back elbow, now reaching over to get the leg, barely does.
Take a look at the size of the drumsticks on Yokozuna. He's going to need longer arms if he's going to hook those legs.
And Yokozuna decides to bail outside the ring now. He just bowed. I'm not sure if that's an actual sign of respect or if he was mocking him.
What would make you think it was anything other than respect?
Yokozuna seems to think the match might be over.
I might have to agree.
Into the turnbuckle, and now Yokozuna has him again with a scoop and a slam. Shawn Michaels. Oh, no!
That's all she wrote right there for the Heartbreak Kid.
Yokozuna, this is what he put Hogan out with, not once, but twice. And he pulls off another victory over Shawn Michaels.
Well, the Heartbreak Kid has done everything he can do against this big man, but it's never enough. When the Dynasty ran through D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels would not let the battle die. He just keeps on bringing it, looking for the victory that has eluded them since the Dynasty took over here in the WWF.
Here is your winner, Yokozuna.
Well, to the point of the body. That victory once again is a... Oh, wait a minute. No, don't do this. What's he doing?
Right now he's going underneath the ring. He's got a plan. He's got a steel chair.
Oh, no! Yokozuna using a steel chair, and he might have broke the arm of Shawn Michaels.
what The Rock is cooking.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 1,040 pounds, The Rock, Umaga, and Rikishi.
Well, following up the last match, the Dynasty with an opportunity for a clean sweep here tonight if they can pull out this victory, but it won't be easy.
Might not be easy, but take a look at these guys. They got all the gold right here. There's a reason the Samoan Dynasty is absolutely dominating.
Well, that might be coming to an end sooner than later.
At a combined weight of 910 pounds, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hollywood Hogan, the NWO.
The NWO. They made it official a week ago. The Rock took on Rob Van Dam. Rikishi got involved, costing Van Dam the match. Moments later, it was Cactus Jack cashing in the Money in the Bank. He wasn't at 100%. Still gave The Rock a run for his money, and once again, Rikishi got involved.
Yep, then The Rock was celebrating 2 wins in the same night, and all of a sudden, who had to come out and steal his thunder? One thing we've all got to keep in mind, hey, these are not exactly choir boys. You know what I'm saying? They're not exactly your fan favorite heroes. Let's presume that they were able to do something with the Dynasty, maybe even run them out the door. Then who controls them?
One thing we know about the NWO, wherever they go, they tend to take over. Somebody's got to put a stop to the Dynasty. Will the NWO be the organization that can do it?
Now, if you're at the position of The Rock, for example, then you're thinking to yourself, we get past these guys, and it's all over. There's nobody to challenge us after this.
Kevin Nash, early on, getting the advantage over The Rock. Hops back up and down. Oh, look at this. Heavy shots raining down on the champion. And now Rock battling back with a few of his own. And a drop kick. Collar and elbow. Collar and elbow tie up and down into the turnbuckle. He goes, tag is made, and here comes Umaga. Double team to the ropes. Back body drop, nicely done.
Well, the Samoan Dynasty, these guys are all friends, family, or one or the other because they have got the blood running through their veins.
No doubt about it. We've got second, third generation superstars in that match. Umaga comes charging in. And Kevin Nash with a big elbow, or I beg your pardon, the knee strike to the head. Has him up in the air. Couldn't hold him. Umaga now takes the big man up.
You know what kind of strength it took for him to do that? Kevin Nash is a near 300-pounder. He's a monster of a man.
Tag made once again, and now The Rock, the legal man in, double team. Double gutbuster, nicely done, and now the tag made. Here comes Rikishi. Good job by the Dynasty, making the tags, and now he misses as Scott Hall comes in. Off the tag, and now Scott Hall sends Rikishi all the way to the floor.
I'm a little surprised. Well, never mind. There he is. I was going to say, I'm a little surprised he didn't follow him outside the ring, but then he did.
Big offense now by Rikishi, doing a number on Scott Hall. Follows up with that big elbow. Once again.
Well, the size factor is starting to come in. Now, Scott Hall's a big son of a gun. Look at him, over 6'6". But Rikishi, he's a bigger man in different ways, and they're not built the same, but trust me, man, there's something about that Samoan strength.
He's got the boot right underneath the chin, choking him out the corner. Referee's got to get involved and do something about that.
Well, he's got a 5 count, as we all know.
Once again, want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. Jason Pruitt, Godsmack, and John Wesley Thomas in the house. Nice move right there to avoid the attack. Headbutt has a limited effect, and look at him, he just shoves him right back off.
Yeah, I would think Scott Hall would know better than to try a headbutt on a Samoan.
And now Hogan, the legal man in the ring. And now here they go, unloading with a series. Headbutt by Hogan.
Oh, and that time a headbutt did work. It shouldn't surprise me that Hogan's got a hard enough head to drop a Samoan.
Hollywood Hogan to the top rope. And now Umaga comes over.
He got a shot in on him, but wasn't able to follow up. And now look at Hogan. 2 handfuls of hair and just drops Umaga off the apron.
Hogan sending him into the turnbuckle and now hammering away with the right hand.
Rikishi needs to make the tag, and he needs to do it soon.
Went for the cover, did Hogan, and in a smart move, kept him in his half of the ring, and Hogan just barely intercepting Rikishi as he was dragging himself trying to get across. Hogan off the ropes, drops the leg, goes for the cover, will that be enough? Save made by Umaga.
Well, they are the tag team champions, and it ain't by fluke. They know how to be there for one another. They understand their unspoken verbal between the two men. When somebody's not at 100% or perhaps unable to kick out, they don't have to say the words. They know.
Kevin Nash now goes for the cover, does not hook the leg. Save made this time by The Rock. Kevin Nash blocking. And drives the head of Rikishi into the mat. Rikishi desperately needs to make the tag. Down across the knee with a backbreaker. Oh, he's got him up with a choke slam. And he is deep in the corner of the NWO.
Tremendous right hand right there, and he dropped the big man.
Goes for the cover now. Rikishi able to kick out, but just barely.
Oh, he's setting up for it right now, and I think I know what he's going for.
Jackknife, no, he back body dropped out of here. And there's the tag made.
Just in the nick of time, and now here comes the leader of the Samoan dynasty.
The Rock taking over in this one, and just at the last possible moment as he drives the elbow into the side of the head. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh, the boots come up, and he is rocked.
Yeah, he rocked the Rock is what he just did, and now Deposits him across the top rope like he was taking out the trash.
Gut wrench suplex takes him over. Kevin Nash pulling the champion away from the ropes, going for the cover, failing to hook the leg. And The Rock comes out the back door. Gonna go for the power bomb. Couldn't hold the weight. Russian leg sweep, nicely done. Tag is made, and now it's The Rock against Hogan. This is the match we've been waiting to see. Hogan in trouble. Spine buster.
And this right now, this is a problem if you're Chump Hogan, because if they don't win the match, he don't get a title shot.
Drop of the elbow pad, The Rock to the ropes. People's elbow. Goes for the cover right in front of his allies. And a save made by Scott Hall. Scott Hall and The Rock going at it now. Oh, he's got him. Rock bottom on Scott Hall. Head first, Hogan into the mat.
Well, I don't think those are sweet nothings that he's whispering in his ear right there.
Tag made, and now Rikishi comes in. DDT, Hogan in trouble, hooks the leg, does Rikishi. Will that be enough to get him? Referee having a great deal of trouble keeping this match together. Hogan sending the big man over the top rope to the apron. Stunner on the top rope, and Rikishi goes flying down to the floor.
Shout out to the Ancient Clown joining us here live for Saturday night's main event on the Nation Network.
Hogan going up to the top, and it looked like The Rock was going to do something there, but then he didn't.
Referee was right in his face, and he warned him.
Hip toss takes him over. Oh, the clothesline. Hogan goes for the cover. He might have him. He does.
I can't believe it.
Hogan gets the pin on Rikishi right in front of The Rock. The NWO, since coming on the scene, has dominated, and tonight they hand the Dynasty their first defeat.
That is the first defeat for the Dynasty here in the Nation Network. I can't believe what we just saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, victorious, the NWO. From ringside, Mean Scheme for Jesse the Body saying, so long, everyone.